tough to...
A heck of a home court advantage, Allen. Thanks for that. A look at the starting group for the Pistons. Cunningham is out there with Saban Lee. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Marvin Bagley. And it's Diallo in at the 3 spot. And for the 76ers, the dynamic duo of Harris and Embiid at the 4 and the 5. James Harden out there with Maxey. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. Well, Clark, there's always a lot of player movement in the league in the offseason. How long do you think it takes a team with a reshaped roster to come together?
Longer than people want it to take. It usually takes a bit of time. I mean, that's a delicate dynamic when you talk about blending pieces together midstream. That's sometimes why teams fly under the radar as they're trying to work out their identity. And then when the pieces fall into place, they really are off and running.
Here's Cunningham. And the layup falls.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Back to Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
The Pistons on offense. Pass to Bagley. Here's Lee, defended by Harden. Here's Cunningham, and Embiid with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. Here's Lee. 6 to shoot, and here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 3 to get this one going.
You know, many people refer to Embiid as the best big in the league right now, and largely because there isn't a hole in his game. I mean, he does a lot of everything, and as big as he is, his agility and shooting touch is off the charts.
Now here's Harden. In the game against New York, very impressive. Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Harden's got such a tremendous feel for the game and sees the whole court. He's a really slick creator.
Here's Cunningham. And Embiid with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last. And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
On defense, the Sixers. 4-point game. Diallo outside. All alone. Buries the jump shot. And Clark, you look at the evolution of Embiid's game. Really speaks to his intense work ethic.
I agree with you because he's had several injuries now, and yet he has not wasted that time rehabbing because he's developed his skills in the process. He said surgeries after surgeries at some points I wanted to quit, but his heart was too big for that, and his game is showing the fruit of his work.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Yeah, highly efficient, nothing extra special there, just effective.
Now here's Harden. Pass to Harris. Now here's Embiid. Just 5 to shoot. 3-pointer, Harden. And it's Bagley with the rebound. The Pistons have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Here's Lee. Here's Olynyk. Left side Bagley. And here's Cunningham outside. The rebound by Embiid.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Outside Harden. Down low. Outside for Green. Pass to Harden from behind the arc. Not going to go that time.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Diallo, and it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. And Detroit has possession. And it's blocked by Embiid.
Look at how well Embiid uses his size on defense there, swatting down the shot and doing it with authority.
Harden, the pass to Embiid. No luck on that one. And Detroit will go the other way with it. Now Bay. Pass to Cunningham. Here's Joseph. Shoots over Maxey. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Philadelphia shooting around 40% early on here. Stewart against Harden. Oh, they need this. 4-3. Offensive board. Green for three. First shot won't go. The Pistons shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Pass to Cunningham. To the inside. Stewart. Oh, Harris with the block.
What a block from Harris. Terrific work there.
Outside Harden with the drive. And Harden with the slam.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
The Pistons trailing. 44 seconds left in the first. Joseph can't hit.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Harden against Stewart. Now here's Harden. Tightly guarded. Some solid defense from Stewart. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Excellent defender is Danny Green. He's instinctual, and he's got great court awareness defensively.
The three is up. Doesn't go for him. Lets it go. Off the left rim and out.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Joel Embiid. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, what's your take on the Sixers so far?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
The Pistons shooting only 27% for today's game. Green and Harris, the forwards. Shake Milton out there with James Harden. And it's Embiid in at the 5 spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Now here's Bay. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And down it goes. 2 points.
Sees his man. Threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
Now here's Harden. Knocked away. And so the ball out of bounds. Bay touched it last. Maxey, he's checked in for Harden. Diallo's checked in for the Pistons. Harris outside. Back to Embiid. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And every team looking for bigs who can stretch the floor, Clark. If you were playing today, what kind of 3-point shooter you think you'd be?
Well, I wasn't that great back in my career because it wasn't a shot that many teams used a lot, but I would have worked on it to become proficient at it. So I think I would have been a 40% 3-point shooter, 35 to 40% given time to work on it, BA. You adapt to the times, and I was actually already starting to work on my 3-point game before my injuries took me out of the league.
And Philadelphia calls time here. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
I mean, there really are no words. The fortitude it took to just endure that many overtimes cannot be understated.
And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. Reed's checked in for Embiid. Niang comes in for Harris. Thibault, he's checked in for Green. And Korkmaz is subbed in for Milton. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Bagley's checked in. Here's Maxey. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. 5 to shoot. Late clock. The Sixers need to pull it up here.
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Bay. And the layup is good.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
The Sixers leading. Here's Maxey. Inside. Pass to Reed. Thibault with it. He's against Stewart. Thibault, that's good.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Joseph. That shot, no good. Thibault on the wing. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Isaiah Stewart. And he drops the first. So for the Pistons, Olynyk checked in for Stewart, and it's Lee in for Joseph. So he gets them both. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Lee. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Shot clock at 6. Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
And looking at Marvin Bagley, the talent is evident. A big man that can go out and get you a double-double any night. Plays with just an infectious energy, too.
Thibault on the wing. Blocked! Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, there's an annual survey of NBA executives. Going into last season, the Pistons were selected for worst offseason. But with the promise of their young players, guys, some optimism that the rebuild in the Motor City is off to a strong start.
Physical, defensive-minded, Allie. That's Detroit basketball, isn't it? When it comes to Bagley, one question mark I have is his health. And if he might be injury-prone, Grant.
Well, the good news, BA, for him is that he's young. Hopefully he's able to shake off these nagging injuries. Let's face it, the more he's on the court, the more confidence he'll gain. They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Back to Lee. Pass to Bagley. Here's Diallo. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Cunningham's checked in for Bay.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Here's Maxey. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Missed inside. For Detroit, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. From 10 feet away. Here's Bagley. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
Showing more aggression here in the second quarter. He's seeking contact and working himself to the line.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And the 76ers going with a whole new group out there. Outside Harden. Driving to the basket. And then Harden with the jam.
Oh, man, you want to talk about taking flight? That's exactly what he did, making it look effortless.
Pass to Bagley. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Harris.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And here's Harden. Fires the 3. It's not going to go for him.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Here's Lee. Embiid covers. And again, the Pistons missing. The 76ers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Harden with it. To the paint. Here's Harris. And Harris throws it down.
Love how aggressive Harden is in the pick and roll. Exceptional at shooting and passing after getting the screen.
Pass to Bagley. The shot, no good. Green with the defensive effort. The 76ers have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Outside Harden. Here's Embiid. And Cunningham pulls it down. The Pistons trailing. Pushing it up now. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Embiid's got 9 rebounds now. Now Harden. It'll count. Oh, he drains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. Well, these teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got it off in time.
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time. It should be an easy decision for the officials.
Well, I can't see how they'd come to any other conclusion. I mean, we have a good look at it on the replay. The clock's still ticking when it left his fingertips.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count.
And B.A., you can argue against replay all you want, but
thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K. It was Joel Embiid who got hot in the first. He had 11 points, 4 blocked shots, and 9 rebounds. And that's a wrap for our half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
And he was a beast on the offensive glass in that first half. How can they slow him down?
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Marvin Bagley is out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Sabin Lee. Then it's Amadou Diallo. And it's Cunningham in at the 2. Diallo outside. Here's Cunningham, defended by Harden. Here's Diallo. And he gets the bucket. Diallo's got 9.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Now here's Harden. 7 points in the game. To the middle. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Pick and roll comes fairly easily to Embiid, taking what the defense gives him. He's a pretty intelligent baller. Well, you look at Harden. He doesn't beat you with great speed or by playing above the rim. He wins with pace, angles, and strength. As unique a scorer as we've seen in probably the last 30, 35 years in the NBA.
Gallo up top. Green covering. And Embiid with the block. Now here's Harden. Guarded closely. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And Clark Harden is also an expert at using his body as a shield for the ball.
I think it's really a good lesson out there for young players coming up, B.A. Use what you have. Don't try to be somebody else. Use what you have. Don't make excuses. And then get busy putting the work in.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Now here's Bay. Tight defense on him. Pass to Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Well, I tell you what, I wouldn't want to deal with Embiid as my assignment tonight. I mean, he's taking everybody to school. Stay out of the big fella's way because he's doing work.
And the shot goes in.
I didn't see that crossover coming, and neither did the defender, apparently.
Harden, the pass to Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
At 7 feet tall and almost a seventh of a ton, that's a lot of force coming down on the 10 with Embiid.
The drive by Joseph, and the layup is good off the glass. Joseph has gotten 4 this quarter.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Harden with it, guarded by Olynyk. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Joseph, no good on the shot. Embiid with the nice defensive effort. And here's Harden. He's got 9. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. On the wing, Bay. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Bay's got his second bucket of the night.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
Here's Harden. And Embiid throws it down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Here's Cunningham, defended by Harden. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
And I like the job the defense did to not let him have it. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
First one falls for him. Reed's checked in for the Sixers. Korkmaz comes in for James Harden, so he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Here's Maxey. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Reed, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Here's Cunningham. Thibault with the board.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Here's Reed. 6 points for him. Into the lane. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Cunningham. The shot comes out. 1:20 left in the third quarter. Here's Maxey. That one's good for 2. And now it's an 11-point Philadelphia lead.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Stewart finds Bay. To the paint. It's stolen away. Back to Thibault. Out to the right wing. Pass to Niang. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter here. To the inside. Ooh, ripped away. Here's Maxey. Hey, expanding his range. And the 76ers another three.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
Here's Cunningham. Pass to Stewart. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
No idea what they were thinking there defensively. I mean, that's a shot he makes often.
For three, Maxey. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers going into the break up 12. Moments ago from the huddle, let's listen in on Dwayne Casey.
We got to get down and get engaged.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got George Niang. Tyrese Maxey is out there with Furkan Korkmaz. Then it's Matisse Thybulle, and it's Reed in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
And he's just driving the stake in him there.
He He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Bagley, no good.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
And stolen by Bay.
Paul Reed.
Diallo outside. High arcing shot. That one no good. Now the 76ers take it the other way. They host the Hawks after this one. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In the first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
Olenek's checked in for the Pistons. And Philadelphia calls time here. And I'm sure the players will be staying hydrated with some Gatorade during this timeout. It's so important that they maximize their ability to recharge during a short break like this. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He likes what he's seeing, but he cautioned his players, we are not far enough ahead to assume anything. Momentum can shift in a heartbeat. We have to be diligent, and we have to be smart.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
Here's Lee, covered by Milton. Hey, no good.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Outside Harden. And the 76ers get it back. Embiid finds Milton. Harris outside. Here's the 3. And Harden gets it to go on the assist by Harris. And the 76ers lead by 17. Here's Lee, covered by Milton. Harris against Bay. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Harden against Olynyk. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Over the last few years, I think Harden has fine-tuned his playmaking skills. A threat for double-digit assists every night.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Bagley. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Timeout called the Pistons. Well, back in 2017, the league adjusted the odds to the lottery. How do you like the change?
I really love it. I mean, instead of drawing the top 3, it's now the top 4, adding to the randomness and giving another team a chance to be in that mix with the top 3. Evening out the odds has produced some shockers, too. New Orleans getting Zion was one of them.
Cunningham's checked in for Bay. Diallo outside. Bagley against Harris. Here's Diallo. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Now Philadelphia with it. Big run right now for him. 11-2. Inside. Embiid. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Embiid's got 29 points.
And they're really working the paint now.
Outside Olynyk. A look at the clock. A little under.
Oh, my goodness. Disrespectful. He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here. The fans going crazy right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Here's Cunningham. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
And the top pick in this year's draft, Cade Cunningham. Grant, I heard some insiders compare you to him. You like those comparisons?
Well, he's 6'8" with skill, sees the floor, I think approaches the game the right way. Maybe not the leaper I was, but tremendously talented, and I'm so eager to see how he develops. He's got a bright future in front of him.
And it's a completely new group for the Pistons. Down low, Garza. From down in the low post, it goes.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Here's Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Intelligent ball movement that time from Embiid, getting it to a guy with a better shot.
Well, the Pistons shooting only 35% so far. Milton against Hayes. Here's Magruder. It's good.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the 76ers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early, and you're going to be seeing them that often.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Joel Embiid.
Boy, I liked how he mixed it up on the glass. Wasn't afraid to get in there and do the dirty work. Showed some real grit and toughness tonight.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Boy, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Back to Hayes. We've got 13 seconds left in the 4th. Here's Magruder, covered by Milton. 3 on the clock. Magruder, no good. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Tobias, congratulations on the win. Do you sense this team is building good chemistry?
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing is us continuing to find our identity. And what we are learning is we're a great team once we get stops. And once we're able to run, get out of transition, we just continue to find each other's similarities and our personalities as we play together.
Guys, as the year goes on, they continue to get closer.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.